Welcome to Mentally Healthy. We're so glad you're here. We are very proud to welcome and introduce Innovative Products as the sponsor for today's video and content. IPP supports the ongoing mission of Mentally Healthy and our affiliations. As Innovative Products' tagline outlines, Mentally Healthy honors discovering the possibilities together.
Let's take a moment to relax and breathe. Today, we're going to learn and explore 10 ways to protect your love. Falling out of love involves a gradual loosening of pair bonding energies focused on your partner and reinvestment of these energies elsewhere. Fortunately, growing apart is not a death sentence for a relationship. As we've shared in previous videos, healthy relationships typically accordion in and out, with both periods of increased closeness and periods of distance. The key is to heed signs of excessive distance and do something to bring a return of the connection. Usually, couples can do this on their own. If not, some form of counseling can help. In this video, we're going to introduce a quiz to help identify key factors of this condition and share our 10 ways to protect your love. If you're ready, let's get started. Step 1. Let's take a quiz. Okay, let's try this self-quiz to rate yourself on 10 warning signs of growing apart that merit particular attention. We'll present the topic in the top box shown highlighted, and give you time to answer. You can always pause the video if you need more time. We'll cycle through the answers for you. During the quiz, rate yourself from 0 to 3 on how true each of the questions presented are for you. 0 equals not at all true. 1 equals somewhat true. 2 equals mostly true. 3 equals very true. For each quiz item, write down your answers as a number on a piece of paper. At the quiz end, tally up your answers and then let's explore what it shows. Ready? The Falling Out of Love Warning Signs Quiz. We have very few shared interests or times that we enjoy being together. Is your answer 0, not at all true, 1, somewhat true, 2, mostly true, or 3, very true? Record your answer, next one is coming. Staying together is just not a priority for me, for my partner, or for both of us. Is your answer 0, not at all true, 1, somewhat true, 2, mostly true, or 3, very true? Record your answer, next one is coming. Flirting with others appeals to me, so does sex with other partners. Is your answer 0, not at all true, 1, somewhat true, 2, mostly true, or 3, very true? Record your answer, next one is coming. In my gut, I don't see my partner as a truly good person. Is your answer 0, not at all true, 1, somewhat true, 2, mostly true, or 3, very true? Record your answer, next one is coming. We have a hard time talking over differences constructively. Is your answer 0, not at all true, 1, somewhat true, 2, mostly true, or 3, very true? Record your answer, next one is coming. I'd rather not talk about what bothers me than risk getting into arguments about it. Is your answer 0, not at all true, 1, somewhat true, 2, mostly true, or 3, very true? Record your answer, next one is coming. I still resent some of the hurtful things my partner has said and done in the past. Is your answer 0, not at all true, 1, somewhat true, 2, mostly true, or 3, very true? Record your answer, next one is coming. There are things in my life that have disturbed me deeply, and/or my partner continues to be profoundly upset about something in his/her life, and we don't talk about these experiences. Is your answer 0, not at all true, 1, somewhat true, 2, mostly true, or 3, very true? Record your answer, next one is coming. I rarely feel playful or joyful about my relationship, When I look ahead at our future, I feel bleak. Is your answer 0, not at all true? 1, somewhat true, 2, mostly true, or 3, very true? Record your answer, next one is coming. I rarely express appreciation, affection, or gratitude toward my partner. I find myself feeling irritated toward them. Is your answer 0, not at all true, 1, somewhat true, 2, mostly true, or 3, very true? Record your answer. Okay, good job in writing down your answers. Now let's see how you measured. How to interpret your score. A score that's all zeros would be ideal, but few people are that perfect. 1s and 2s indicate areas in your relationship where there is room for improvement. The fewer the 1s and 2s in comparison to the zeros, the more secure and connected you are to your loved one. But at the same time, even a little improvement in these areas is likely to make your relationship all the more loving. Any 3s mean danger ahead. It's best to do something right away about these. Check out online resources or seek counseling. We'll cover both a little later in this video. Fortunately, if you catch these warning signs early, and especially if you add a quick upgrade to your communication skills toolkit, you will be likely to succeed in keeping your bonds of connection intact. Ignoring these warning signs, however, means that the danger ahead is likely to grow over time. What's so important about these signs? Keep watching. Number 1, couples who play together stay together. Growing apart can reflect a switch from an interest in shared time and activities, including sexual sharing, to one or both partners turning outside the marriage for friendship, fun, and emotional connection. Couples who accordion in and out with comfortable rhythms of together time, alternating with individual activities, generally thrive. At the same time, if the hours apart involve activities of which one partner disapproves, instead of enriching the relationship, the impact of the separate time is likely to be corrosive. Drug use, high-risk sports, religious or political dedication to ideas that are not embraced by both partners, or association with friends that the partner distrusts, for instance, can open ever-widening canyons between partners. Similarly, if time spent together evokes negative feelings like boredom or irritation, there's likely to be trouble ahead. Couples do best if they can talk, play, and make love together in ways that renew their positive connection. Insufficient together time, even from purely practical impediments, can also lead to growing apart. Excessive work hours, long commutes, or other barriers can starve the bonds of connection that normally get enhanced from eye to eye, voice to voice, smile to smile, and skin to skin time. Number 2, priorities. Growing apart can reflect priorities. Is sustaining your relationship a priority for you? Or are you more invested in hanging out with your friends, political action, or watching TV? Number 3, sexual interests arouse elsewhere. Growing apart can reflect a growing interest in a new potential partner. There may not be a specific someone. Flirting with many people, for instance, can be a sign, as well as a cause, of falling out of love. Excessive use of pornography or looking at alternative partners online may be particularly strong signs of growing disaffection. Number 4, character issues. Growing apart can mean that some behaviors of your loved one are seriously problematic and you see no hope in them ever changing. Addictions, excessive anger, and chronic affairs may be the most common. There can also be limits to how long even a very loving partner is willing to tolerate malicious narcissism, selfishness combined with a tendency to be mean, borderline personality disorder, which may manifest as dramatic emotional storms, misinterpretations of benign situations, or lots of anger, controlling behavior, unwillingness to try to earn a living, or paranoia. When your love first began, these issues may not have been apparent. It's possible that in the excitement of new love, you brushed aside the warning signs. At some point in a relationship, however, troubling character patterns can become too much. Unacceptable behavior can definitely cause love to fade. Number 5. Skills issues. Growing apart can indicate that you have insufficient confidence in your skills for productive discussion. With insufficient skills, you are likely to say nothing about behaviors that bother you, lest you come on as too strong, too complaining, or too blaming. You may also distrust your or your partner's responsive listening skills. If speaking up is going to lead to defensiveness or arguments rather than improvements, talking together may feel too risky to try. Number 6. Conflict avoidance. Even if you have generally good skills for talking together cooperatively, you may be so wary of conflict that you would prefer to suffer through the same annoyances instead of risk arguments. Conflict avoidance sometimes comes from having grown up in a family where arguing with a parent was useless or dangerous. In these cases, it may be a younger part of you, the part that still feels 12 years old, that self-silences. Conflict avoidance can also come from having a shy or gentle soul that would rather capitulate than stand up and voice concerns. Some therapists regard self-silencing as a female tendency, learned from generations of cultural beliefs that men have the power and will not listen. We see both genders as being at risk for reluctance to speak up about what troubles them. But nothing ventured means nothing gained. If you don't speak up, your love may end up being the grand loser. Number 7. Resentment. Misunderstandings, miscommunications, misperceptions, misbehaviors, and mistakes occur from time to time in all relationships. The question, then, is whether a couple has tools to repair the hurt or angry aftermath of such misses. When couples do not have sufficient relationship repair tools, they are at risk for taking the path of resentment. Many people mistakenly believe that harboring hurt and anger about how their partner wronged them will somehow protect them in the future. Instead, it's another formula for growing apart. Number 8. Vertical bar on healed wounds. Falling into painful situations can lead to falling out of love. Emotional wounds from the death of a child, for example, or another shared trauma can be particularly difficult for couples to heal. If there is any element, on either side, of blaming the partner for the traumatic event, a gulf between the parties is likely to develop. This gulf will only widen over time if the issues are not constructively discussed. And even without blame, partners sometimes believe that launching a new life after the trauma, without their former partner, will help them to escape ongoing sadness or resentment. Number 9. Untreated low-level depression. Depression puts dark glasses on the outlook of the depressed person. Relationships may appear hopeless or doomed to fail. Number 10. Misplaced focus. Focusing on negatives, or don't likes, makes the gulf between two people ever wider. Criticism erodes love. By contrast, switching your focus to your partner's positives, or do likes, invites a return of affection and goodwill. Gratitude and appreciation enhance joy and love for both partners. This concludes our video on 10 ways to protect your love. Remember these basic key points when learning how to maintain a loving relationship. Growing apart is not a death sentence for a relationship, but there are signs you can watch for. Signs include having few shared interests, difficulty talking over differences constructively, and rarely feeling joyful about the relationship. Taking action to correct the drift, plus openness to learning new strategies, may help change the patterns at the root of a couple's unhappiness. We hope you find today's fun quiz and advice helpful. If your intimate partnership seems to be splitting apart, pay attention. Taking action to correct the drift, plus openness to learning new strategies and ways of being, can often change the patterns that have been at the root of a couple's unhappiness. Please share with us your experiences in this area. Fewer couples are willing to put up with unhappy marriages and relationships than in the past. This can be positive for many, but it's all too easy to think that the unhappiness in your marriage and relationship is all because of what your partner does and doesn't do. Please keep that in mind as you make your decision of what to do moving forward. It's always best to seek a valid third party to discuss things. Finding a family therapist could be the true savior here and the first all-important next step. Your friends here at Mentally Healthy support the American Psychological Association for finding a good therapist and ensuring you work with a qualified professional who has background and expertise that will benefit you and your specific needs. We are not affiliated with that organization and receive no special compensation for recommending them. We just recognize the importance of finding qualified professionals to help us when help is needed. Another great resource is also available for those that can take advantage of it. For all our viewers that reside in the United States, a hotline is available to act as an immediate response lifeline center for all suicide and crisis events. Just call or text the number 988, local rates may apply, to immediately be placed in touch with someone you can talk to. If you are a U.S. veteran or military service member, you may text the U.S. Veterans Crisis Line directly at 838-255. Both of these resources will also be placed in the description area of this video. Use these trusted resources as needed.
Well, that's all for today. Thanks so much for joining us at Mentally Healthy. If you've enjoyed our video, please like it, and consider subscribing to our channel, as we have lots of great new content in store for you. Subscribing, liking, and clicking the notification bell keeps you connected to us, and truly helps our channel grow. Here's a few other great videos from our channel you can visit right now. Until next time, stay mentally healthy.